Ooh, I told my baby before I left my home, don't you let nobody, woman, come in and take over my home.
From the food pantry before you leave. If you need to check into a shelter or a halfway house, those folks can get up and get something now. We're going to do the food pantry and the medicine in about 15 minutes for everyone else.
I'm Big Bones. Big Bones here, y'all. Big Bones in the house. I want to say we all the same, y'all. We all the same. All right.
Let's give it up one more time for Big Bones, y'all!
Yeah!
I don't know if most of you guys know me, but my name is Greg. I'm part of that too.
Thank you. So I want to introduce Gregory Ledbetter from Black and Brown Just Policy before we get back to some music. And also we want to, the next speaker is going to be talking about veterans' rights, which I'll have Greg introduce Aaron after he's done speaking. We're going to get a veterans' rights working group for our medical cannabis task force. So with no further ado, let's give a big round of applause for Black and Brown Just Policy in the house. Yay!
Hello, folks.
I guess.
Gee, I'm getting hoarse and I'm supposed to try. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you guys for coming out on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon. And I also want to give you guys a tidbit of information. Did you know that over a third of medical cannabis related, over a third of people that are arrested for cannabis offenses are people of color? Did you know that over half the people in this room are just that, people of color? We have a voice, you guys. We have a voice, you guys. And I encourage you all to come together and be one voice. Before you leave, if you want to become active, please sign my sheet. Give me some contact information so I can get in contact with you. Let's organize and make a difference. Thank you.
Strawberry banana. Laundry soap. Thank you. Yeah, that I don't need laundry soap. Cool. That's it. Toto.
We are not done. We are not done. We have one more speaker. We have committees and working groups. One thing that the Patient Advocacy Committee, the Cultivation Committee, and the Legal Committee all agreed upon was that we needed to have a veterans working group. And our vets are some of the folks that have the most difficult time with safe access. In Access to Love, we have a wonderful veteran leader named Aaron Flynn, and I want to give a big round of applause to him. The mic's going in and out, but let's listen to what he has to say about forming this veterans working group. Yay!
How many veterans do we have in the house? I think a lot of them actually already left. Good. Well, as you guys well know, cannabis helps veterans in 100 different ways. I could stand up here and talk about all the benefits of cannabis for veterans. veterans until the cows come home, but I'm not going to do that. What I am going to talk about real quickly is what's going on at the task force and what Shona said, the need for a veterans working group. And it's basically going to be a group of strictly veterans coming together and discussing the issues that pertain specifically to us, safe access, but also I think getting the VA to start coming around to acknowledging marijuana as a medicine. And that's a battle that's going to take a long time to fight. But if you know, this working group is a start. So any veterans that want to participate and want to get their voice heard, show up at the task force meetings. Hopefully it's on the agenda for next meeting, and hopefully it will be formed within the next month or two, and veterans can really come together and get our voice heard on this very important issue, and through the task force, which is doing great things for medical cannabis for patients all over the place. So come on out. We're about to have our voice heard in a really good way.
Yay! Been to this dinner twice now.
Yeah.
And do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
I'm glad. And the community spirit's great, isn't it? Yeah. Well, thanks, and I hope we see you again.
Okay. Thanks.
Another dinner finished. Plates are empty. People went home full. We're going to do this all again next month. Did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Good. I'm so glad you had a good time, and I hope you come again.